Probably the single most overlooked issue with a reef aquarium would be temperature, particularly when you buy your tank in winter and temperature's not so much of a problem. As the warmer months come through, you need to take some action. Now, whether that's simply blowing a fan over your sump, blowing a fan over the top of the tank, opening your lids and removing your hood, or taking the plunge and getting yourself a chiller. The only way that you can really get peace of mind with a reef aquarium is to get yourself a chiller, particularly if you have metal halide lights or totally encased hoods. The maximum temperature of a reef aquarium really needs to aim at 25 degrees. You can get up to 28 degrees and get away with it, but you really need to aim to get it down again as quickly as possible. As soon as you start getting up around 29s and 30s, you really will see significant losses. Now, the fish aren't as worried about this, so if you have a fish-only aquarium, providing there's a lot of oxygen in your aquarium, the fish are really not so affected. The fish are really more affected by the lower oxygen, because the higher the temperature goes up, the less oxygen tends to maintain in solution in the water. So, if your temperature goes up, make sure there's heaps of oxygen in the aquarium, and you really should get away with it as far as the fish are concerned, unless it was extreme, like up around 34s or 35s. Oxygen will also help save the corals, because if there's a lot of oxygen in the aquarium, you do tend to get better heat dispersal. But as far as the corals are concerned, you really need to aim for them to be 25 degrees. Particularly for small aquariums, what people do in emergencies is keep frozen drink bottles in their freezer and drop them into the aquarium or sump just to help chill the water. Remembering how important it is to keep your temperature down, don't do anything overly extreme. It's better if you do things gradually to allow the temperature to fall slowly, because you don't want an extreme water change with cold water or something like that to drop your temperature because you've panicked and end up giving your fish white spots.